Hello everyone, I'm Dionne Puentello from Short and Sweet Languages, and this is our first vlog. Say hi. This is Camila, right?
Hi.
And the dancing little monkey back there is Sophia. So we'll give you a peek into our homeschooling life, and this morning this is what it looks like. ¿Y estos quiénes son? Who are they?
Oh.
En español, si puedes.
Esta se llama Ellie.
Ajá. ¿Se llama? ¿Cómo se llama ese?
Poofy.
Poofy, ok. Ajá.
No lo sé a mí todavía.
¿No tiene nombre todavía? It doesn't have a name yet. Ok. ¿El otro?
Pink.
Ok. Anyway, so if they are doing free play like that and creative play, I let it go as long as I can, and then I start the schooling. They are 5 and 3. Just a minute. They are 5 and 3. So really, I focus on reading with Camila, who's a 5-year-old, and the little one letters, phonics of letters, because she's 3. And besides that, we like maps, so we look at maps here and there, so she knows the states of the U.S. Okay, no, don't stand on so. And languages, right? So my goal this year is to have them speak only Spanish back to me. That's my goal. They used to do that when they were younger, and then when there's more friends and more TV, unfortunately, I'm just being real, the English goes way up, and that's all they want to do. And so, goal for this year, I speak to them in Spanish most of the time.
My friends don't know Spanish yet.
Because your friends don't know Spanish yet. Would you like them to learn Spanish? I used to teach a couple of kids here. So we are also learning Chinese. So you'll see a little bit of that, but that's like super basic. We're just starting out. They have cousins that live in China. Were born there and live there because my brother moved to China. And so that's another goal for this year. I'll show you a little bit more of that Spanish interaction later and some Chinese. For the piano lessons, we started. Our dear friend Katrina teaches us piano, but we practice, right? Really with Camila, the older one, but she started too. And this is the book that we use, which is really, really good. And we will be practicing in that. We don't really do Spanish in piano, but I just talk to them.
My dinosaur Kentucky Gomonyo and set it in the piano.
So this is our Spanglish. So she'll mix English and Spanish, right? Show him the dinosaur. She said, show them the dinosaur que está aquí. That is here. Que está aquí. Okay, so here I am with Sophia, and she is on the iPad. They call it the pink iPad because it's had this cover forever, for years. So that's the pink iPad. And so many moms wonder, when you're homeschooling, how do you do it with different kids? And while some kids are working on something, you're working with the other ones with something else, right? So this is my little one. So she's 3. She doesn't get a lot of stuff, but phonics and stuff like that. But while I'm working with Camila, a lot of the times, if she wants to be part of, I will let her get on the iPad. And I want to show you what I have on this iPad because spent a lot of time years ago, and I still love everything I have on this iPad. It's the same iPad. I got this one when my first one was born, so 5 years ago. This is one of the things they do. It's a drawing app. What are you drawing, baby? ¿Qué estás dibujando? Oh.
La nieve.
Nieve, muy bien. Ice cream is nieve. Okay, so here's the iPad. So, but the first 2 pages are just for them, really everything. The main thing that they go to is Starfall. I love Starfall. A lot of you know ABC Mouse. Why?
Because I was watching our painting.
I know, you're gonna paint in just a little bit. So this, I pay an annual fee of $50 for the whole year. I mean, that's pretty good. And it has so much. It has all kinds of counting things, math, every single of these numbers, and then these little icons or pictures take you to a whole lesson. So just the number 11 will have you count
11.
And say the word and do this little
11 penguins. 5 and 5 is 10. And 1 more is 11.
So there's a whole little lesson. When they finish dancing, it goes on to something else.
Goodbye.
So every single number has a lesson. So that doesn't change. But the ones down here change. And they're all little lessons too. According to the season.
Help Coin Monkey find coin.
Oh, they do it. Do not do it. So, but for Christmas, they'll have Christmas songs and lessons, or Thanksgiving, or whatever the season is. So anyway, every single one is something. There's a lot of adding and subtracting. There's lessons in under every single one. And then books, there's reading. You can pick up, I mean, there's so much that I love here. They can pick a book, it reads it for them, but it highlights word by word. So it really helps Camille. Actually, she's learning how to read. She's reading level 1 books. So anyway, Starfall is a huge thing. I mean, I could spend like a half an hour on this thing. Just talking about it and how great it is. So, and they actually like it. So that's one of the ones they go to. There's a lot in here that are just like Spanish ones, leer y jugar, where they read in Spanish and they have little Spanish games. I have some Bible stories. There's a lot of apps if you type in Spanish games. There's a lot of free ones. Okay, baby girl. Reader is another one of my favorites. The most popular one is this one, iTube list. So I deleted YouTube from here because if they're sitting there with the iPad, I don't want them watching weird stuff. Even if I pick something for them, it has the side videos and then some weird stuff can come up. This app, iTube list, lets you pick lists from playlists from other people that they already created and include them, and that's all they can see, these playlists that you've uploaded. And so this is where I focus on languages. So I have stuff in Spanish, like a playlist from someone, and then these are Italian cartoons that they really like, and like Doc McStuffins, I have it but in Italian, and so they'll watch it. And so again, it takes time to pick playlists, but this is it. This is what they can watch. And there's more Pocoyo in Italian.
No Barbies.
And Peppa Pig in Italian. And anyway, so you can do this in Spanish and only have Spanish cartoons. But they're still watching cartoons and so they like it. They can't just randomly watch other stuff. And it's great. So they also like to play the piano on this thing. and they do open them. They practice their letter writing. This is an astronaut app. It's so cute. Explorium. They like that one too.
Yeah, I love it more.
Yes, you do.
No, I love it more.
But definitely, the most popular one is, of course, this iTube list and Starfall. For sure, they spend most of the time there. And that way, I don't worry when they grab the iPad while we're doing school with the other girl because it's not bad stuff. All right, so that's the pink iPad. You may continue doing. ¿Qué estabas haciendo, mamá?
Painting.
Di pintando.
Pintando.
So this was our first vlog. I hope you enjoyed that little peek into our homeschooling life and other stuff. So I will do more things like that every week and capture little things that we are doing. This is our backyard. The girls are already playing out. So I told my girls, after lunchtime, there's no more school, no matter what we covered in the morning. So they're pretty happy once lunch is over. So it's after lunch, playing time. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. I'll try to catch more stuff for you guys. Bye, nos vemos.
¿Cuál es esta doble? Roja. Y roja.